one of the biggest Negro states that had the Confederate head on top of that.
Texas, bro. So is Texas.
And that's what I'm saying.
But listen, bro. But in between the motherfucking Mexicans and the motherfucking Africans, bro, they trying to take over. Bro, let me tell you, AU6 is in Georgia, bro. They ain't putting that shit down there for nothing. They be setting up shop.
Hey, she ain't lying no motherfucking African deep as
no, and I'm down here, so I'm not negating that. But what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, ain't none of them niggas. But listen, ain't none of them niggas in politics.
That's why I said they not talking about shit. They hit.
That's what I'm trying to.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. This is how they move, bro.
They sneak. They
I'm listening. Exactly. Thank you, cool. Hold on. Okay, listen, y'all.
They're not going to allow that, bro.
Listen. This is how they do it, bro. Listen.
You're talking to two people that are down here. I
get that, but politics. I get that, but listen to what I'm saying. They not in politics down here either. But this is how they do it, bro. They first do a fucking takeover. Like they get a whole bunch of them in one state. I watched them and I've been reading, bro. This is exactly how they did fucking Minnesota. They at first they just there. But that's because they're getting their people, they moving them. They're moving them bitches. They're moving them bitches in Minnesota. Moving them. And then they wait. They wait till it's a whole bunch of them bitches there. Then they get the writing fucking public comments to the government saying, "Oh, right now we have 100."
Georgia is sorry.
Bro, you cannot, bro. One thing you never do about the enemy is you underestimate them. You have
nobody is underestimating them. But what I'm telling you is they have an infantry in Georgia. They don't play that shit. The Africans and the Mexicans would not be the first one that try to play on Georgia top. That's what they do. They've been running to states like that, but Georgia has always got a head on
that shit. And then when one of them is running
I've watched them snatch up.
When one of them is running for office, then what?
Who?
When one of them is running for office, then what?
They're not. Georgia is not going
to underestimate.
So did we saying, Pistol?
That's the wrong thing to do.
Niggas in here that don't fuck with the African shit. Nobody will vote for that. Nobody gonna vote for that.
They're not going for that.
Nobody gonna do that, bro.
It don't matter about your votes. By then, they done got 100,000 more motherfucking people in there.
Nobody's trying to argue. I'm trying to tell you that they have down here ready for shit like that.
That's one at a time, y'all, before people think we argue.
No, we ain't arguing.
I know, but you know.
We are the home team. We can bring them up here and get on their ass if they want it.
Real quick. Fuck that. We ain't arguing.
Nah, we ain't arguing.
It's like we had the family.
We all family, but
no, we don't underestimate nobody. What happens is people are already
aware. I feel what you're saying, though, my guy.
One thing about Georgia, they clock, and I know every state does this, but nigga, Georgia is so held up on clocking people that come up in their state. They know how long you been here, nigga, to the point you can't even stay on their roll for 30 days and they gonna clock your motherfucking ass. See, and I'm talking about all through Georgia. And these foreigners get told to fuck up down here like it ain't nobody's business.
Right, spanked.
Right. And I get that. But they don't care about that spanking.
But they don't care when that police force come out. They don't care when they realize that there's no military base down here. They don't care.
Okay, Rocky, I'll let you talk. What I'm saying though, they don't give a damn about a spanking. They finna bring 10 of thousands more of them bitches for y'all to spank on, as long as they can get all them goddamn votes.
And they all gonna get spanked. That's the thing. If they wanna fight. If they want to fight Penn, they gonna have a fight for their ass, and they're going to lose. That's all I'm saying, baby.
But what
I'm not negating what you're saying at all, because I literally watched my community and neighborhood get infiltrated by these Mexicans. So I feel your passion. I've been there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Watching your whole neighborhood go from niggas to fucking Mexicans. Like, what the fuck is this? So I get that. But what I'm saying, that's why I'm moving here.
What I'm saying, why let it get to that point? Why we need to?
I didn't say. I'm not saying letting it get to that point. What I'm saying is, when a motherfucker feel like if they feeling froggy, they're going to get slapped down. That's all I'm saying. That's why I moved to this state, because I did my due diligence to make sure I knew about the military and infantry stance on this bitch against foreigners, because I come from a state that was infiltrated. Like, that's why I'm
right. So you should know what their tactics is. So when it comes to when they start buying up land and all that good shit, it's nothing. That's what I'm saying. We got to stop them now, and one way to stop them, we got to start buying up more land, and we have to start getting into office, even if it's small shit. We got to start doing that.
That's why I'm trying to get land, but I'm just me personally, I'm just indecisive. I don't know if I want Georgia, Texas, or motherfucking
I agree with Pam. Like that's what I was agreeing with her with. We need all we need to get in all them places.
So,
yeah, but I feel like either way, I'm gonna still
underestimate them. That this is what they're doing, and this is what they're doing. That they're doing this, and it's so easy for them to come to America and doing that because we didn't already laid the foundation for them. But see, we so goddamn tired, and voicing our opinions. They are.
No, they're voicing opinions, but it's the wrong one. They're doing it for Africa.
Coming up because we're not showing up. It's nowhere in the world Amanda Seals should have been. You can't smoke on here, boy. Get your ass off a goddamn camera.
No, you can smoke on here. It's just not you do a violation. You can smoke. They're not gonna shut you down no more.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna tell you that the host
is gonna be a restriction.
Yeah, it's just gonna have a little restriction on your screen until you.
Oh shit! Turn the fuck up then.
It's just gonna let it be known and stuff. It's just I just choose not to smoke on my shit because I missed the 6 minutes, 4 minutes. they shut me down less than 10.
Hey, they used to do me like that, gang. I ain't gonna lie. They could get me passed lately, so shit, fuck it. I got pages anyway, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah, and then they saying a Nigerian American was elected to Georgia House of Representatives in 2022.
Is that a problem?
So what?
A Nigerian American was elected to Georgia House of Representatives in 2022. That's what I'm saying.
He got elected, but he got pushed out. He wasn't. It wasn't like that.
Representing District 59. See, that's something that we need to be doing. What's the criteria? That's what I'm saying. We need to be stepping up.
The criteria is just not you being a felon and you having a good campaign. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to be on that.
Yeah, so basically you gotta get donations, stuff like that. Like, so you gotta get the people to rally behind you for real, like, and everything.
It's just campaigning.
Stuff like
you
that.
Gotta go to
you just gotta have a good
have funding to hire people to do the work for you where you can't be at, or get you a community that don't mind doing the work for free because it's for a bigger cause. One of the two, but number two is a struggle. So you might as well just come up with the money because that's the whole point. That's why people come up with the money because they know the people ain't gonna support it, so they gotta throw it in the people's face.
Which natives are Trump giving the boot? Do you mean like
we don't care? We don't care about that. We're talking about some real important things that you're not a part of. We don't care about that.
Who else talking right now? My screen.
We giving you the boot, gang. Your ass gotta go.
Hold on,
why do you need a European to validate your identity?
Who's validating?
Oh my God!
I don't even know where the fuck you got that question from. Because
you're talking about Trump giving someone the boot.
Was that what we was talking about? That is not what we was talking about when you came in here.
Okay, but like that's
y'all
what
don't
the
know how to
says.
read the room. Y'all like robots. Y'all like crackers.
This an African. He's been on my live.
Of course,
I've never been on your live. Who are you?
White.
That's the fuck you have, man. You've been on my Spacey Gambino. You've been on my Spacey Gambino and my crew, man.
So I'm going to answer the question, why do you need a European to validate your indigenous identity?
Why your name?
Oh my God, these people is so stupid. These people stupid. You can't ask a question and then keep talking. First of all, sir, he is the president of the corporation called the United States, and we don't need his validation for shit. So hopefully that answers your question.
And let me elaborate, nigga.
Why your name is Jamal? Y'all coming over here stealing people's names and shit?
Jamal is an Arabic name, actually.
Jamal is not no African name.
Not an Arab.
I said it's an Arab name.
It's not an Arab name. Anyway,
yeah, it is.
Moving forward. No, the fuck is not. I never met an Arabic named Jamal.
Right.
Stop it. Stop it, bro. Just stop it. Just stop that.
Search it up, bro. Google is free.
Nigga, I never met an Arabic.
You don't have to meet whoever you want. It doesn't matter, bro.
Then why you say it's Arabic name?
Talking older people. You just repeat your fucking self. Stop unmuting. Just you want an argument, bro. You're mad because you can't have a conversation with people from your community. You're lost. That's why you're in a space where you're not wanted, asking dumbass questions that you can't comprehend while living in a country that you're not from, and you don't know fucking law. Get the fuck out of here.
But African Jamal. I mean, what's it called? Because that's what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you African Jamal. You feel me? Because you're not a nigga.
What's your African name?
Not with your African. What's your real name? That shit, I do babu.
That's where y'all came from, is Africa, right? That's where y'all's ancestors are from.
Man, that's not where y'all's ancestors
are from. Go on with that, man. Sit your white ass down.
How are you using our dialect and our words, y'all's? That's not y'all shit. That's our shit. That's created.
This what
I'm saying with Africans. Africans always like to tend to bring the motherfucking Slavics around, man.
That guy was white. He wasn't African. You know that.
Nigga, that's not you African in the white.
Bring your cousin over here with you. The white man is the African's brother and sister. Don't bring your brother and sister over here. We don't fuck with your brother and sister. We barely fuck with y'all.
But African Jamal. Why do y'all need white tea people in Africa to validate y'all? Now go. And Asians, matter of fact, let's start with the Doors. Why do y'all need motherfucking? Yeah, you right. But they Slavic, so like you feel me? Then they gonna go into that Slavic banner, white.
Yeah, the Arabs.
All of them.
Are you gonna let me answer?
No.
But why do y'all need everybody in their mind to motherfucker validate y'all in Africa? Go.
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is, African Jamal. Go ahead.
All right, so Toby, we don't actually need that. They aren't there. Like, I want people to understand. Like, they're in America. They're not in Africa. At least not in West Africa. Like, maybe in South Africa, there's like a sizable population of like whites and Asians and stuff. But like, there's not a lot of people.
Bro, Nigeria. Hold on. I gotta stop you right there. Nigeria's in a trap debt right now. Nigeria's in a debt trap right now as we speak to motherfucking Asia, to China, to be exact. You feel me? South Africa is in a trap debt. We can pull out them numbers, but just know, motherfucking Uganda and Nigeria, both of them motherfuckers is in a debt trap.
You know what's
millions and billions, my nigga.
Millions. U.S. has infinitely more debt.
No, okay. You feel me? Right. Like we can look up the debt of Africa as a whole.
Spacey, you got to listen to these raggedy motherfuckers. You are trying to blend the United States with America, dumbass. Africa is a continent, right? Africa is a debt, which is the name. Hold on, stupid. Which is a name given to you by a white man. So who the fuck needs validation when y'all can't even come up with your own name for your own continent, right? Secondly,
your people were slaves in America.
No, all this shit you're talking,
bro. Y'all being enslaved now. Stop
right now.
Stop. Right now, as we speak, bro. 2025, y'all still enslaved. Y'all been enslaved for the longest, man.
I mean, when you make things up to make yourself...
I mean, when you have a whole country that is half and half full of poverty, then the riches or commonwealth of that country, that is what a person needs to be focused on. When a nigga come up here on a panel who don't nobody care about, but he has a whole side of his country that's going through poverty that he could literally talk to and beat the white man up for, but he chooses to be over here talking to a group of people who don't want nothing to do with him, with a YT chief in Ghana. That's crazy.
Right. Y'all got a whole white chief. And then y'all got an Asian chief. Where that Asian chief at?
And are you saying that your ancestors were not enslaved?
Yep.
No.
And then they hold on. And then they real quick, Rocky. Didn't they just let a white tea chick off walk when she just unalived dozens and dozens of babies?
And then let HBO give her a series on it.
The white person's your president.
No, shut up. You ain't got
over
no
there on a
explanation for that.
You let a white Becky
unalive. Then the mayor of Nigeria. Hold on. Then the mayor of Nigeria, Spacey, have over 400 little girls that he was shipping in African. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because no, you can't talk. You can't justify it. No, you can't talk.
Go on an African gang. Go on an African panel and talk
Nigerian, and then the Nigerians just get in trouble for making fake passports to try to get into Ghana, and then the Nigerians get all these charges for going into Indonesia trying to push rugs. Didn't the Nigerians in America just get arrested for all the illegal shit that they've been doing since 1992?
African Americans are
you got a bigger problem worried about Nigeria has literally been cut off by Niger because y'all raggedy ass didn't know about economics and y'all ain't got no business about yourselves. But you bring your raggedy ass over here to an original American lie to try to talk shit. That's wild to me. That's wild. You have nothing to say. Like
go home. You have nothing to say to us. Go home and fix your country. Period. Point blank. Go home and fix your country.
Good day.
Yeah, just take a say. Hey, Afro Native girl, come back up because that is crazy work. That Afro Native, yeah, you done. You dismissed African Jamal. You feel me? Like, go to an African panel and talk about building up Africa because y'all need it. Like, when is y'all going to get running?
You talk about white men validating us, bitch. America is our original name. Africa was given to y'all by a white man. I'm sorry. We're not the same.
Not even just Africa. The countries itself was given, like, Nigeria is not their name. Ghana is not their name. South Africa is not their name. Like, what are we talking about?
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the continent instead of a particular country, because he ain't got no pushback on that. Nigga, the whole continent of Africa and its kids. What Simon came up here and said the other day that Mommy Africa is a whore and she be scraping her coochie all on the concrete and her kids gotta watch and her kids don't even respect her. That's why she leave. All her kids leave Africa. I was hollering.
No, African Jamal. America was not given. Actually, he got given that name, bro. That wasn't even his original name. He was given that name. America, yeah. That's not his original name. Look it up, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't even.
The country is young, so the country is 304. Cool.
Like, this is the problem. Y'all just go off of what the white team man say, but then yet y'all talk about other people need validation. Nah, y'all need more validation.
You let them practice pan-Europeans in their homeland.
What?
You let them practice.
You're not even in your homeland. I'm not doing this with
bro. You're not even in your homeland, bro.
I'm not doing this with this black
another man's
Go
penis,
fix your
bro.
country.
Because these are the people that helped. These are the people that helped Europeans. Look at his actions. You're a colonizer as well. We know the Europeans took Africans to help them fight against us. We know that. And you are one of them. You
Get out of America and go fix your country.
You are.
But what's wrong? Y'all people, they got the same mind as the white team. Like, what is them with penis? Like,
they crackers. I don't do it with them. I don't do it with them. They crackers. I don't.
Yeah, like, why the fuck you just bring up another man's penis, bro? Ain't no niggas thinking about that shit, bro. Like,
it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Too early for that, man.
Or ever. Or not even within a 24-hour time frame. That's crazy.
Like, bro, y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
We don't want to talk to you. Go back to Africa and fix your country. There's nothing that you can tell us. You cannot come to America and tell black women you cannot flee from your third world ass country and then come to America and try to tell so-called black Americans what we can and cannot do.
Oh, that's a good one. Why do Africans not fix Africa? Why are Africans running from Africa? White tees. White.
They know that. They know that's not the motherland.
You ain't got no fucking voice. You ain't got no voice in your fucking country. You damn sure ain't got no fucking voice in fucking America. I don't know why people give y'all a voice. Y'all are nobodies.
It's social media that's giving them a voice. Like, they ain't got no voice. Like, for real. Like,
and that's why I said they don't cut their ass off. And they can't, if he was in Nigeria, he wouldn't even be able to talk to us.
Exactly.
And that's how we gonna be able to tear y'all.
And that's how I'm finna treat them. I'm finna treat them just like they country treat them. You have no fucking voice. Fuck out of here.
Slavic, you ain't got no voice. That's why your people on a reservation now, man. Learn how to build up a reservation before y'all can say y'all come close to a mound builder.
It's somebody else on the panel.
He good. He good.
Y'all niggas tweaking, bro. Oh, shit.
I sound just like white people. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all sitting up here trying to treat us like shit. I'm going to do y'all the same way. I'm using the same tactics. Y'all trying to get an office and make these laws about us. I'm going to push my people to do the same thing to y'all. Y'all don't want us to have no voice. Y'all don't want us to have shit. I'm going to treat y'all the same fucking way.
Exactly.
We can do the same fucking thing. That's our problem. We don't.
Talking about reservations. Them Jones motherfucker is under a land trust. Y'all niggas don't even own a reservation. Niggas talking about we own reservations.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody is in full-blown contract. We're like, y'all are in the biggest contract with the United States. All we got is a fucking license and a birth certificate, bro. That's it. That's not even compared to the bullshit that y'all got. Because we could let our license go and never drive ever again. Like, it's literally people who could drive us around. Like, we ain't got to do none of that shit. We can get in.
Man, shut up with all that bullshit, that fake ass document.
Where in the fuck was you? This is what I'm saying. And you sound like you a young.
You sound white.
You should have been at that interview with what was that lady name? Hold on, what was that lady name?
Brother, I'm in Philly.
What is one?
I'm in Philly, brother.
Hold on, gang. You are young. You're young. You're a black American.
Don't say you in Philly. About to embarrass us. Don't say you in Philly, my nigga.
Hold on. What is Mexican? Amanda. Okay, so just one second. You sound young. Why were you not at the interview with Amanda? You 48. You say what? You 48?
You an embarrassment, gang. Peace, Leah. Gratitude.
Hold on, everybody. Please, let's talk at one time. You say you 48?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see the Amanda's? Okay, so you 48. Okay, so this should bother you.
What was wrong with Sister
So
Amanda?
you don't. Hold on.
She was preaching knowledge.
Hold on. So are you a so-called black person?
Yes,
hell no. Hell to the fuck no. Hell to the fuck no.
Let him answer, y'all, please. Are you so-called black?
I'm trying to answer the question, nigga, down.
Bro, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to answer it.
We ain't never get no
question.
Yes, I'm a black man. Bitch ass motherfucker, you can come see me. What's up? I give you my address and everything.
Okay, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yes, man.
Raggedy ass.
If you 48 and you a so-called black man, this should bother you about what's going on.
He clearly don't like his life, invite people to his house. So we see what type of mentality he in.
Pull up, stupid ass nigga. Pull up. Dumb ass nigga.
Like all that fighting and shit that we doing, that got to stop. All that not hearing each other out got to stop. Yes, I sound like a white person for a reason. I am tired. Do you not see the tactics they are taking to erase us?
No, don't fuck that.
Bring a Slavic ass. Bring a Slavic ass back up.
But even he's talking about fighting too. I don't want to talk about fighting each other. And as a 40-year-old, as a 40-something-year-old, this what they're doing should bother you, because I know if I seen a lot of changes, you've seen more than what I seen.
He don't give a fuck. He was a part of the change. He caused the change. That's what I'm saying. You got to understand, a lot of these people are in regret and they don't know what to do, and they really don't like their life because they fucked themselves and generations of people over with the bullshit that they pushed just because they was older than us, right? Right. So they're embarrassed of their own motherfucking selves. They're mad at themselves for pushing the bullshit rhetoric. They see exactly what the fuck is going on. That shit backfired on their ass.
Yes.
So now you want to fight at 49. Boy, get your ass out of here.
All right, this nigga here crying.
YNs to roll your ass up, sir. Put your ass in the Chattahoochee River some fucking where. Never seen again. Heard of. Don't nobody even care. What happened to that nigga?
Get his ass spanked so quick, talking all that bullshit.
You know, it's just sad that, like I said, everybody ain't meant to go. And some people that shouldn't even have continued a lineage based off of the shit they involved themselves in. But hey, a lot of them got away. As you see, we just had one on the panel.
What was he, a Native American? I don't even know.
He sounded like a Mexican, but he said he was black. 49-year-old black man. That's crazy.
Crashing out like a fucking crash dummy.
At 10 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy.
Ready to get his head tapped in the morning. It's crazy. He lucky ain't on my other page. I would have showed him some. Cause I don't.
We're going to get back to our culture. It's our culture time. Now, these are a couple of properties I was looking at in Georgia. Right? 90 acres. I think this is the 90-acre joint. Hold on, let me see. 90 acres, right? Georgia. 400,000. I was looking for the best deals for the land. Right? 400,000, 90 acres. Roll the corn. Now look at this one. Midville, Georgia, 78 acres. Got a water source on the land. Right? All the bullshit over with. We finna be out here smiling and laughing, raising our kids in peace. Ain't nobody trying to go, do all this we got to worry about money and materialism and hunter-gatherer activities. We finna cut that shit out. This just one. After we get this one to start building it up, we're gonna get another one to start building it up. We're gonna have these motherfuckers in every state. I'm on some whole other shit, bro. I'm going from Mississippi all the way to damn Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, big ass estates. We out of town. We ain't gotta get no hotels. We ain't gotta do none of that. Just pull up to the spot. Go sleep in the mansion. Go to sleep in the mansion. The food is falling out the goddamn. Go in there and cook. We ain't got time for this shit no more, bro. All hunter-gatherer activities gonna die when we get together and buy this land. Roll the corn. Here go another spot, 90 acres, 405. This same spot. Hold on. No, right here. Now this spot is gravy. Right? It ain't nothing but 20 acres, but it's 100,000. See, I might start with this one. Roll the corn. I'm putting up 10,000 of my own money. I'm gonna drop the first 10 in the bucket. When I start the thing, I'm gonna drop the first money in the bucket. Roll the corn. We're gonna go right there and buy cash. We gonna enter source. We're going to enter source with our Cap. That nigga said Cap. Come on, talk to me. You don't know who you talking to, big dog. You don't know me, bro. 10,000 ain't nothing, boy. You don't know me.
You have no land, bro. You're 40 years old and you have no land.
Don't you ever doubt the power of my people and what the fuck.
You're 40 years old and you don't have land, bro.
Don't you ever doubt the power.
You're 40 years old and you're buying your first acres.
What I'm gonna do.
You're buying your first 20 acres,
Hey, start the break. See, we ain't got time for that. Just because you poor don't mean we know the truth now, poor. Roll the corn, block. Get your ass out of here. I'll go to the bank and get the land myself if I have to. Who you think I am, bro? You think I'm just smart and Indian knowledge like you? Boy, I'm a monster. Bro. Don't you ever like Nipsey Hussle said, don't you never say never around me, boy. buy it. My people are, damn, I'll drop 10, my people will donate. We'll buy this shit in a month. We fuel the economy of America. Don't you know that? Don't you know whatever we want to do, we can do it? This is peanuts, bro. Talking about cap. No, you cap. I don't play no games, bro. True now don't play no game. I ain't one of these little content creators waiting on no content check. I already been putting in my work and got mine, bro. See, them the people we can't let on the land. You can't even come to the land, big dog. It's too much hate in your heart for nothing. Over some paper. You mad in my life over some paper and a piece of land my people about to get in bill. You a hunter-gatherer lame and you following me. Why you following me, bro? I just looked at your profile, you follow. Why you following me? I got shit in the storage room. Worth money. Boy, what's wrong with you? It ain't about the money, but you not gonna sit here and downplay my people like we can't do nothing, bro. That is the mentality we don't even want around us. We can do everything. We have done everything. How the fuck you gonna get up here and try to kick knowledge about us building pyramids when we can't get a piece of land? Is you crazy? That's contradicting yourself. Talking about some cap. We finna start a fund and buy this land and drop video right on your For You page. They're sticking you dollars for For You page when people out there ain't paying no mortgage or no rent with their own house on the land. We gonna put it on your For You page. By next summer, you gonna see it. Roll the coin. We don't need no negativity, no hunter-gatherers. You look like you had a little Native American in your face. Just because y'all out there buying $5 bottles of vodka don't mean we out here scavenging. Y'all out there drinking that Blue Top vodka, ain't got nothing going on, and y'all gonna see and try to play with the... You ain't me. Don't do that. Don't project your life on mine, big dog. That's where we cut the line short. Don't see your negative energy to my positive energy. I'm gonna shut you down. Move around, bro. I don't block people that often, but when you come saying my people can't do nothing, you gotta start to break with you. You lost your damn mind. Roll the coin. What's wrong with these people, bro? Now, 20 acres. Now, when I do the math, we could do about 180 houses on 2 acres. Yes, we can. All built by us. And when it's done paid for, it's done paid for. It's over with. We ain't spending no more money. All we gonna do is sit there and collect everything. All money in at that point. Ain't no more pressure on my people. Anybody's stuff break down around the neighborhood, we gonna come together and fix it. It's just that simple. That's unity. See, this the problem. It's too many fake woke ass niggas who just want to get on the internet and act like they somebody. You fake woke ass, Kundalini chakra ass niggas. You know all of that, but you don't know one thing that's the most powerful. The most powerful is the survival of our people. You don't know that. Let me show you something. Let me teach you. So let me learn him something today. Roll the corn. Let me show you something, big dog. Something you look over. Something that people look over every day. Hold on, let me find it. Ancient cultures across the globe developed spiritual beliefs and rituals specifically aimed at ensuring a good harvest for their people and the survival of their people. We're gonna have a good harvest, nigga. Nigga, my harvest gonna be so fucking tall, we're gonna have a good harvest. Your harvest might not be good as mine. That's why you ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do. Everything is for all the knowledge comes from survival of our people. So if you go against my people, you not my people, because everything was done for the survival of our people. Jacob, you walk around here with $7.32. That don't mean everybody else like that. It don't mean everybody else don't want to get out the fucking rat race. Don't project your shortcomings on our long comings. Roll the corn. We ain't playing it this year. Anybody can get it. They could be melanated, YT, Mongo. If y'all in the way of the people of the land, better in their situation, you got anything to say that don't go along with what we trying to do, you got to move around, big dog. We're not finna sit around and take that shit no more. Who are you to tell us what we can't do? You motherfucking hunter-gatherer. Now go make some video and try to diss We Know the Truth now while I try to get something together to put some houses on some land. Don't put your shortcomings off on me. I went hard all my life. I don't know what you done. See, y'all think this internet shit is real life. This ain't real life, big dog. Anybody sit in front of this camera and talk shit. Anybody. But when it comes down to actually doing something for your people, actually trying to put your hands on the people, actually trying to have some type of morality about teaching your people the truth, everybody can't do that. That's what separate the real from the bullshit. We can do anything, bro. Do you really think them YT people came up with airplanes and helicopters and submarines and that shit was already here, bro? That shit on the walls in Egypt. and you sitting here doubting that all these people with the same thought process can't come together and do nothing. You done lost your mind. Roll the corn. Look, this is where it all started from, people. Ancient cultures across the globe developing elaborate spiritual beliefs and rituals specifically ensuring a good harvest and the survival of the people. Ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, ancient China, ancient America. This is where the knowledge comes from. But see, y'all think it come from aliens. Y'all think it come from aliens, don't y'all? You hunter-gatherers. Ain't come from no aliens. Them came from your ancient ancestors figuring this thing out for you. That's it. Let's keep going. That's it. That's it. Roll the corn. Hold on. There's a couple more receipts I had. Hold on. The importance of agriculture, successful harvest, survival, led to a strong sense of reverence for the land and the natural cycles. Moral compass, morals. Y'all, these niggas ain't got no morals. That's their problem. Your mama taught you to hate. My grandmama taught me to love, nigga. Roll the corn. See, that's why we come in different at. It's all about your culture and your upbringing. My people taught me to love. You can do anything. Look what we have done in history. Your people taught you to hate. You see some land and somebody about to realize come up, you feel something in your heart. You could have been on the land. But you ain't raised right. Them virtuous people ain't raised you. Who raised you, nigga? You gotta stop that. This is where it come from. Emphasizing respect for nature, balance of ecosystems, moral compass, interacting with the land. You got a sense of reverence from that. The very act of planting and cultivating and harvesting became a sacred endeavor, deeply spiritual, connected to the earth and life-giving forces. The relationship continues to inform spiritual and sustainable agriculture practices in many traditions today. Let's keep going. Mesopotamia and Greece developed harvest festivals, just like Mardi Gras. Roll the corn. Successful harvest for the survival led to strong sense of reverence. Ancient Southwest Native Americans, Anasazi, revolved around some type of people that they created from the stars associated with growth of crops and agricultural success. Ceremonies and rituals were established to encourage good harvest. The Nile, intertwined with beliefs. Gods like Osiris associated with the in-birth, the god of vegetation and fertility. You think them aliens, they talk about fertility of the land the whole time. Roll the we on truth now. The cycles of planting, growth, and harvesting became powerful metaphors for concepts of life. Metaphors in the Bible, people, for concepts of life. That's what they're trying to tell you. Metaphors for concepts of life through harvesting and growing the crops or in these books, these religious books. They just put names on them and put hunter-gatherer faces on them. Now you understand? These metaphors. That's all. You just got to be able to read between the lines. You can't read between the lines, you a hunter-gatherer. It's just that simple. When you base your knowledge off of this, you understand everything. When you base your knowledge off this, can't nobody get in our way no more. The code broke. We on truth now broke the code. It's true enough, people talk about the corn, but they don't talk about what it actually means, spirituality. See, they don't do that. They try to separate it. No, we got spiritual in the goddamn cornfield. Simple. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Happy, rituals, festivals. Agriculture. All of it. All over the world. It ain't just here. They got it from us. Let's keep going. Focus on fertility. The dependence of agriculture for survival instilled a deep respect and reliance on the land's fertility. Culture developed some type of meaning and spirit specifically connected to agriculture in its various stages. This is where the knowledge came from. All that stuff y'all talk about in Mesopotamia, this is where it came from. It ain't come from no damn alien from Nibiru. It came from your ancestors that was making the land fertile. That's who came up with that. Not E.T. E.T. ain't come up with none of this shit. E.T. ain't rolled the corn out one motherfucking day. This is where it come from. All of it. Every civilization you go to that they talk about in ancient culture come from this. But where did it start? There go the kicker. Where did it start? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Oh, TikTok messing with my live. They messing with my live. Oh, shit. Here we go. Roll the corn. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it. I'm gonna skip it. Roll the corn. I'm gonna start here because I can't even get to my old picks. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Oh, shit. TikTok. Come on, TikTok. Here y'all go. I can't even load up the picks. Here y'all go with the foolishness. Roll the corn. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, they got me. They got me. Roll the corn. Okay. I'm just going to break it down myself. I don't even need the receipts. Y'all already know. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Mound 66. Mound 66 in Cahokia. Let me say it again. Mound 66 is called the Rattlesnake Mound in Cahokia, St. Louis, on the Mississippi River. Mound 66 got a causeway that run right back to the Pyramid Mound. It's called the Rattlesnake Causeway. Research it. So the Rattlesnake Mound goes to the Rattlesnake Causeway right up to Monk's Mound, which is the pyramid. Right there in St. Louis. Right there in, research it. Right there in St. Louis. Now, when I go to Egypt, it's the same damn layout. The Valley Temple in Egypt got a causeway going to the pyramid. The living is represented on the causeway, and when you get to the end, that is the afterlife. The snake guards the afterlife. It's right there in St. Louis. I got the receipts. I might have to go back live again just to pull the receipts up. Roll the corn. Because hold on. Hold on.
Class action lawsuits. People were actually sending in swabs of their animals and pets' mouth, and they were telling the people that they cats and birds and lizards and dogs were West African. That is why they only use genetic markers from West Africa. They don't test North, South, East, or West Africa. They only test specifically West Africa. And the reason why they do that, because a lot of our people were sent in the 1800s, were sent to West Africa. So they know that those trails and footprints of DNA are in West Africa. Okay? So those are the mind games that they play. So I would advise you to put your grandparents' name in familysearch.org and start there. Also, if you have ChatGPT helps you a lot with your genealogy. They search thousands of records for you within minutes, okay? Save you a little time and money. Because before ChatGPT, we was paying a lot of money and taking months to go through all these different records and all this stuff. Now Chat helps you with that. So yeah, my apologies that you got scammed like that, but look at God, look at the ancestors. The truth was revealed and you found out that you was duped and that those people are imposters and frauds. And they over here doing the same thing. They over here trying to take our identity and steal from our inheritance and all type of stuff that we fighting them in court with right now. So we trying to get them out of our country. We suing them. We boycotting against them. We got petitions going around. There's a lot going on.
Say I did find out my tribe. It's the Chickahominy. I've been the last month. About the last month, I've been connected to them. I was introduced to the chief, and I was shocked that my family already had ties with him. Many of my family members already go there. They already participate in the power. I was really shocked.
Can you tell me how y'all chief look?
Huh?
Do your chief look like you?
You said, does he look like us?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have melanated people over there. It's really, I was shocked.
Because you'll find out some will have them that look like a whole cockazoo. Now, he look like me. But, some of them have a whole cockazoo sitting up there, and we know what that's about.
Well, I want to say this, too. When we went to the powwow with me, talking, even my husband, he was shocked to hear what he was saying. And he said that the people who were here were melanated. To hear what he was saying. And he said that the people who were here were melanated. And he started telling the story about the people, the indigenous that was melanated. The people who were here were melanated. And he started telling the story about the people, the indigenous that was melanated. And I actually have video of him telling that story. And this was before they even started doing like the dance. And I actually have video of him telling that story. And this was before they even started doing like the dances and everything. And they was able to get a lot of land. They're about to do a museum over there and everything. I was really shocked, and it's empowering to know, when you find, I guess what you say, your people, you find your origins. So that's all I wanted to say. When you find, I guess what you say, your people, you find your origins. So that's all I wanted to say. And I think somebody in the comment asked me about the video. I'll post the video in the chat. Gratitude for that submission, Erica. That was beautiful. I gave you a follow. Gratitude for that submission, Erica. That was beautiful. I gave you a follow back also as well. Well, y'all already know what time it is. I'm about to get up out of here. Happy Friday to everybody. I appreciate everybody that came to support.
Not at that time, but was said you could get here in weeks. They did. Weeks. You can get here in weeks. It don't take that long.
So at the end of the day, I still have to sit up and smell people's piss, shit, people coming on their periods, people probably having babies and everything else on a boat for months. Can't get up to really move around like that because it ain't no room. And the Atlantic Ocean is the worst ocean on the fucking planet, bro. It's the worst ocean.
I wouldn't say it's the worst one. I mean, it depends I would say it depends seasonally where you at, right? Like, if it was during hurricane season, then fuck yeah, it's the worst one. I mean, the Pacific has a lot of hurricanes too. They're called something else over there. They're called typhoons because it's on that side of the world. But for the most part, it's the same shit.
But you really believe that though, G? Like, that's my whole thing. Like, you
believe what, brother?
Believe that. You believe that they brought all them people over here when it was already people on the land.
Well, again, like I said, we were talking about something else. I was talking about the architecture of Egypt and what they had accomplished. I said, but we could talk about that some other day because that's a whole different, conversation.
But my thing is this: as far as Egypt goes, Okay, so
it ain't African.
The pyramid,
Egypt ain't African.
But the pyramids over here are much older than the pyramids over there. I need you to go back. I need you to go back and look. Oh, they're not. Okay.
No. All right. I'll ask you this, Day.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have it. I'll let you have it.
No. I'm gonna ask you this, and I'll get up out of here. I'll get rid of this shit real quick. What's the oldest site on the Americas?
The oldest site.
Oldest site where people. So I hate calling this like.
Can you read this, sir? Can you read this?
Yeah, we're talking about mound builders.
Go ahead and
one of the sites would be
read that and then proceed.
Yeah, I know about that, but that's not one of the oldest ones.
Louisiana would be one of the oldest.
Property
Point, and then the oldest where you find
spaceship.
the oldest where you find stuff is Florida. So
I think everything that you just talked about, I mean, have on that slide with the mound builders and whatnot.
Yeah, I ain't talking about what you're talking about. I'm just giving you places in where old, like, you feel me? Because the mounds are older than pyramids. So we gotta start with mounds. Yeah, mounds is the stepping stone to making a pyramid, bro.
Like I said, I'm about to roll up out.
Can we both agree on, like, hold on, can we agree on that real quick?
Screenshot this. Do your research. It's so old.
Can I get my piece out? I can send my agree with that, brother. The mounds are old, and the ones in you said Florida. Yes, I can agree that those.
It's bone burial sites in Florida that dates back from 50 to 150,000 years.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right, but listen.
Yeah, hold on, real quick. That predates the natives even ever coming over.
Brother, I don't disagree that some of that stuff is old, but that's still inaccurate. But excuse me, that isn't inaccurate. I misspoke there. What I'm talking about is that isn't the oldest stuff. The oldest stuff in the Americas is not even the mounds. There's a civilization. Again, I hate using that term because just because people don't got structures don't mean they not civilized folk. The point I'm making is there's a structure older than the Olmecs, and that's called goddamn, what's it called?
You talking about in Peru? Because they came from Peru.
No, not Peru, not Machu Picchu.
Yeah, the Incas and all.
Not Peru, my brother, not that. I'm not talking about the Incas, though they one of the oldest too. I'm talking about one for Southern America.
Yeah, the Incas not older.
It's called North of Chico. Look up North of Chico. That is the oldest.
I know what you're talking about.
That is the oldest civilization in all the Americas, hands the fucks down. And the problem is, that's in South America, right? And they talk about Bering Strait and stuff that they came over. So that's why they can't really understand how's that even older than the Olmecs. And the Olmecs had a lot of mounds also. And they had some stone structure.
But this civilization is older than the Olmecs. The Olmecs ain't the first civilization. This civilization way older than the Olmecs. It's like three different civilizations that's known. It's just not talked about. But if you actually just look up who's before the Olmecs, it gave you three. Literally gave you like three. I forgot their names.
Okay,
but it gave you three.
I want to hear who you got. I want to hear who you got. So I can do
They start with a K. Like one of them, but that's why I said I forgot their names because I used to do the research on them and everything. They three older civilizations. You can just look it up. Simple. Like just look up the oldest civilizations before pre-Olmec or before Olmecs, and they'll give you the civilizations that predates the Olmec and everything that was already here and stuff like that before the Olmecs even was thought of. So who is those people? Because because the natives can't even go back. The natives can't even go past the Clovis. Like that, Olmec's way before the Clovis. Mayans way before the Clovis. Like that. Like if you can't go back past the Clovis, that means you can't go past Paleo American, which is Paleo Indian.
Brother, listen. Many people have had Clovis.
Nah, it's not Turtle. It's not Turtle Island, gang. Turtle Island is the Philippines. Like that's
Turtle Island's the Philippines now, brother.
It's always been the Philippines, and then the only other remnants of a turtle island is basically in Asia. So that came with them.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. So you want the brothers that believe
it's a turtle island in what's it called? I'm not one of them brothers that believe anything. I'm one of them brothers that I don't know. You feel me? So all this
when you said Turtle Island stuff, that sounded like one of those other brothers that he was telling me that Egypt, Colorado, River, and all that shit. So that's what you subscribe to.
Don't mix me up with no other brothers. Hey, that's
I'm just asking, right, bro.
That we have.
Is it
remnants of Egypt in here? Like it's Egypt. It's remnants. It's remnants of Egypt all through America.
One day we Mayans.
You feel me?
One day we Native American. Next week they gonna say we the
original. Hold on. So when they say Egypt,
my neighbor Black Israelite.
Hold on, gang. When they say the remnants of Egypt being in America, they not saying the actual Egypt like that we know today. They saying the original forming of Egypt. the original people, because Egyptians had to migrate from somewhere. Everybody from Africa migrated from somewhere. That's the desolate place.
Everywhere
like, do we understand that? Like, but I'm saying Africa is a baby out of water. So when we talk about the motherland and stuff like that, we got to talk about do you know what Cretans is? Do you know what the Cretan? Do you know what a Cretan is? No. All right, so a Cretan is a tectonic plate. It's a tectonic plate. That's the plate. Tectonic plate. Okay. Yeah. What about it? Yeah. So that's the name. That's basically the name for it. Like America has the oldest, one of the oldest. Basically, 3 actually of the oldest Cretans known to man. So the oldest Cretans coming from America, meaning the land itself the land itself is older than Africa. The only Cretans that's old that can basically withstand.
I hear what you're saying.
Hold on, real quick. That can get into the that can be in the comment. Well, you need the land. You need the land to sustain life, to sustain civilization. Because what's the 3 pillars for civilization, bro?
My man, listen. I think we're going
cultivate. Hold on. You need water. You need fresh water. And then you need agriculture, cultivation. Like, you feel me?
Agriculture involves all of that, bro. Agriculture.
Okay. Well, agriculture comes from America. The 3 sister plants come from America. The planter system comes from no, bro. Potatoes. There's already a study that
potatoes are from South America. I get that. Listen, hold on though.
Yeah, exactly. 9 million. Hold on, real quick. 9 million to 14 million years old in Peru and Chile. So, like,
they're not 14 million years old, brother. Mankind isn't even 14 million years old.
I can pull up the research, bro.
Oh, so I can literally human beings been on the planet.
Research that shows you that motherfucker.
Space.
Hold on, I'm here again.
14 million years.
Can we land planes here?
But how you gonna land a plane when you intercept the mines, bro?
All right, go ahead, so I can land my plane. I'm gonna mute up. Go ahead and say what you gotta say, and then I'm gonna land my plane. Because then if we keep, because I'm telling you right now, we keep down this road. We're gonna have to go. Okay, we're gonna have to go receipt for receipt if we keep down this road, gang. That's what I'm telling you. Like everything I can back up. So when I'm talking about these potatoes right now, that it's a study that literally just recently came out. But go ahead, gang.
Listen,
I ain't even OTAP, gang. I'm original American. Okay? You feel me?
So my educated brother, listen, you're not educated? My educated. I was trying to keep it on one topic. When you say going on receipts, exactly. I was trying to keep it on one topic. You went on tangents. You say going on receipts, exactly. I was trying to keep it on one topic. You went on tangents. You started talking about this, that, and the third, and I said, bro, let's keep it on one thing. You went to the continents, then you went to potatoes, tomatoes, and all this other stuff.
Bro, we're going to make our point.
Listen.
Because see, there you go interrupting. See, I can say the same thing. I can say it's not. Bro, you not making a point.
You started talking about this, that, and the third, and I said, bro, let's keep it on one thing. You went to the continents, then you went to potatoes, tomatoes, and all this other stuff.
Bro, we're going to make our point.
Listen. Because see, you going interrupting. See,
I can say the same thing. I can say it's not. Bro, you not making a point. You just basically.
You started talking about.
She got to answer to put that together for me. It's time to build. If you're going against building, you want things to stay the same. Metaphorically, if you going against trying to build for your kind, you want to stay the same. You want to stay in the matrix. You want to doubt the people. You a damn herder. See what I'm saying? The emergence of cities, right? See, different people for different things, right? Adam and Eve lose their innocence by eating from the tree of knowledge and becoming like God, right? Now watch this. Watch this. This story is connected to agricultural evolution. Before farming, people did not till the soil, plant seed, or reap the crop. They were foragers and hunter-gatherers. Hunters opportunistic in their survival. They ate what they came across, meat or root, with the advent of, I can't see it in the chat, hold on. Advent of farming and the explosion of available food. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Them damn hunter-gatherers. They ate whatever they could. You see it? Optimistic in their survival. The agriculturalists that got spiritual, we guaranteed our people were gonna eat. Wasn't no goddamn, I might do it. No, I know I might. We guaranteed it. See, it's two different types of people in the world. See, it's two different types of people in the world. We got the scavenger, who is a hunter-gatherer. We got civilization bring us right here where we at. I don't have to take my kids across the damn world to feed them. Run into all this evil and different people and all this evil and harm out here in the world. I can feed them right here where we at. You can run your ass way across the country and get killed 3 times. That's the difference. We're going to build it up right here and feed our people right here, and I'm going to guarantee it. That's the difference between people, right? So it's a lot of people who want to scavenge around and do that. And a lot of people want to stand concrete right there on their 10 toes and build for their kind. That's the difference. That's the difference. Roll the corn. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Roll the corn. Humanity was first meant to be peaceful in a garden. This you getting back to the soil. This is what really supposed to go on. This is what really supposed to go on, people. All that other shit is hunter-gatherer materials. This is what supposed to went on. Humanity was first meant to be peaceful in a garden. This is what supposed to went on. Right? Roll the corn. Now, they're talking about people being lazy and people doing what they're supposed to do to reap the crop. The story was well connected to agriculture. Before farming, did not till the soil, plant the seed, and reap the crop. Right? Life of a farmer is associated with knowledge and with death. Because you know, the cycle of agriculture is just like the cycle of life. See, when you learn it in the field, you learn to be patient. You learn that you're going to do certain things and it's not going to work. You learn how to be connected with life in general out here in nature. Because nature goes with human life. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Now, farming is more grueling than that of a hunter-gatherer. Right? Due to the explosion of populations, every yield must be adequate to demand. In times of drought and famine, the death toll can be devastating. If we don't get that crop out, the death toll gonna be devastating. This is where you become spiritual. Because you know, if you don't do the right thing in that field, the death toll of your people is gonna be devastating. And that made us spiritual. Because the thought of me losing my people for something I can control is powerful. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Now this becomes serious business. Now this becomes life or death. Now this becomes the truth. 100% truth. This is for the survival of my people, so everything I do got to be calculated and true and virtuous and wise. I can't make no stupid mistakes, because if I make a mistake, I'm going to starve my people. This is where the knowledge comes from. Roll the corn. It's just that simple. Now, think about this now. Think about this. Think about this. Think about this. If it's grueling work, people, the life of farming is grueling than that of a hunter-gatherer. Why is that important? Who built the mounds, people? Building mounds is grueling work. You build a mound 70 feet tall, that is grueling work. We come from hard work, bro. No other culture don't come from hard work. Moving stone, building pyramids. These are hunter-gatherers. They are lazy. They not smart. They not putting no mound 70 feet tall just in the middle of nowhere. This come from the people who gonna put in the work. This don't come from no damn lazy blanket hunter-gatherer Indian or no lazy European or no lazy ass roll the corn. It don't come from that. This come from grueling work. But when we get done, just like this land I'm finna get, when we get done, oh yeah, it ain't gonna be grueling no more. You put in the work first, then you set for life. That's how it go. While the hunter-gatherer still runs around his whole life as a nomad, not in peace, living hump the hill, roll the corn. A lot of our people living like nomads. They're not in peace. Because the system got them living like nomads, living hump the hill. I'm telling you what I know. So how can our own people come in my chat and try to sneak this, us planting the feet in the soil, bro? That means they let me know you are a hunter-gatherer. That's what you are. You see it now? All of these cultures that came to Timeri were hunter-gatherers, people. The Spanish, the Ottomans, the French, the British, all of them were hunter-gatherers. You know how I know? If y'all were doing so good at home, why the fuck is you on a ship trying to come over here? If you are doing so good at home, would you leave your palace at home to come fight some Indians in the woods in Timeri? No! Therefore, you ain't shit. And y'all ain't gonna teach me they had something going on. We were set in nature in our own spots. Not bothering nobody. Y'all must have been starving over there. Y'all must have had no type of materialistic wealth that y'all claim to be what y'all looking for over there, because y'all wouldn't be over here looking for no gold. Y'all were hunter-gatherers looking for a come-up on a land of melanated Indians in the Southeast and in the Midwest. That's why y'all came over here. Y'all rivers ain't clean. Your people ain't clean. Y'all stink. Y'all pulling up with all them damn ugly ass French ass clothes on, stinking up the woods. dirtying up the rivers. All them big ass pants and shit all up on your neck, swords and guns. Y'all are barbarians. And you still are today. It's in y'all bloodline still today. My people was creating soap, taking baths in a clean ass Mississippi River. I got receipts. We made our own everything. Y'all come over here with that filth and unalive my people and spread that filth all over the land. Not just a filthy body, a filthy spirit. A filthy spirit of a people. We can clean dirt off the outside, but we can't clean the filth out your spirit. Roll the corn. Only filthy people say certain things and do certain things. It's things we know the truth now just not gonna do. No matter what go on, I'm not gonna do it. I would die before I dishonored it. Y'all will do it because y'all are hunter-gatherers. I'm not gonna sit up here and say nothing bad about my people. I'm not gonna block them and talk crazy to them. That is filthy spirits. I attack back when you attack me now. But I don't come with a filthy spirit and act like my knowledge is better than your learning. Or your learning is not bigger than my knowledge. I'm not going to do that. It's a filthy spirit. That's a hunter-gatherer spirit. We don't do that over here. Roll the corn. Now, why I said all this? I said all this because this is why I broke that down right there. This is why I did that. There are people who are stewards to the land. They virtuous. They live in honesty. They don't steal or cheat or thieve. They don't do none of that. This ain't everybody culture. Native Americans come from Mongols and Huns and Asians. They are thieves and they are stealing and they are warlords. They're not the people. Europeans are stealers and thieves. They are warlords. They're not them people. The first Africans were scavenging and eating what they could. They're not them people. Where did them people come from? They was doing a certain thing that everybody else wasn't doing. Now they got metaphors in the Bible talking about a hunter-gatherer and a farmer. There were a certain people who learned about the black soil and used that area for Kemet and turned it into agriculture fields to feed their people while learning the stars. Now, where in the world is the oldest spot with the black soil, with astrology, with people working together building mounds, and everybody out there eating out the river in peace? Where's the first place in the world, we know the truth now, to do that? Where's the oldest spot? Egypt, 5,000 or 6,000 years old. Samaria, 6,000 to 8,000 years old. The Mississippi River is 12,000 years old with the black soil and the astrology for agriculture. That is the oldest spot in the world with that teaching. See, a lot of people just guesstimate this the first land. I don't guesstimate. You know why? I know the soil. You can't hide the soil, big dog. You can't hide the soil and how long it been there. You can't hide it. Where did Egyptians get the concept of the black soil from? Where did Sumerians get the concept of the black soil from? See, this is how you break this shit down. You go back and see how old they is. Then you go back to America and see how old our black soil is. And when I find the oldest black soil in America, I find mounds right there on top of it that our ancestors were pulled out of a long time ago. So therefore, Native Americans don't even cross my mind. Why would I think about them? That's not their culture. When you ever hear the Native American talking about Kemet? Never, motherfucker. They don't know nothing about it. Now, their ancestors did because their ancestors learned from us. But these new natives, they don't know nothing about it. They lost their way. We got the oldest man-made mounds and black soil and tools on the river in the world on the Mississippi. That's a fact. Can't nobody debunk it. Anybody play with me, I'm gonna roll receipts all up their forehead. The culture come from here, not there. Go. I know this receipt ain't gonna pull up. I'm gonna try it anyway. Why not? TikTok killing me anyway. Roll the coin. Oh, it pulled up. Moccasin being 12,500 years ago. Black Kemet on the ground, mounds everywhere. That's all I gotta show. Then I'm gonna show you the mounds and the black soil that moccasin being. I'm gonna show it to you. Anybody play with me, I'm gonna show it to them. This is the ancient ancestors of them people on the Nile. Ain't nothing but black soil running all through these mound complexes. Find me something older than 12.5 with Kemet. Find me something older than 12.5 with Kemet and mounds or pyramids. Find it for me. Since y'all know, since these people know everything, find me something older than 12.5 with Kemet, agriculture, and mounds with people buried with their possessions in it. Find it. You ain't gonna be able to find it. Göbekli Tepe not older than this, big dog. Y'all be screaming Göbekli Tepe, trying to kick knowledge. It's not older than that. No. We built that shit. Roll the coin. Ain't nothing older than that. Not with no civilization. Sumeria not older. They can tell you the Anunnaki aliens came 100,000 years ago. They a motherfucking lie. The cities in Sumeria not even Sumerian language. Them motherfuckers ain't did nothing. They ain't even come up with the name of the rivers and the cities, bro. That ain't even their language, man. Somebody came before them. The people came before them was speaking Hebrew. Them ain't gonna teach you. The Ubaid culture is before the Sumerians. And that language was all different. Wasn't even the same people. Them people taught the damn Sumerians. Them ain't no aliens. It wasn't absolutely nothing over there till our people came on their road. Wasn't nothing over there. But desert and sand and wind and heat. That's it. Ain't no culture around the world older than that. With that black soil. Not one. Look up moccasin being and the alluvial soil. That's what you do. Look up moccasin being and alluvial soil. That's what you do. Alluvial soil is Kemet. They can lie to you all they want. We know the truth now. Everything I speak of is true. I don't even blink when I tell it. I researched it down into the ground.
The land. I mean, they had all kind of ways of because he did not only that. You know, the first one was to sell our names and give our names to all these foreigners. There was coming here, and they was giving our names to these people, and that was the easiest way for them to become us. There was coming here, and they was giving our names to these people, and that was the easiest way for them to become us.
But that's just the truth, bro. So when we don't pay attention and realize what done happened to our people sometimes, bro, because we sitting around here like, oh, somebody done
way for them to become us.
But that's just the truth, bro. So when we don't pay attention and realize what done happened to our people sometimes, bro, because we sitting around here like, oh, somebody done took the money. Now, nobody ain't took the money, bro. Somebody wrecked our world, our universe. You got to think about it. New Orleans, Atlanta, Miami, Memphis, Tennessee. Nigga, the South was on point. Like, you couldn't go nowhere in the South and not be getting money. If you were running around broke, bro, it's because you wanted to be broke at that time.
Ley lines. All of those ley lines.
You understand me? So people got to realize this, bro. When they did that, Katrina, the Mississippi River also shifted. You know what I'm saying? They was also digging the Mississippi River to change the direction it was going, bro. Like, we did. So all our energy got turned catastrophic against us, bro. They turned us against us, bro. We were so turned up on New Orleans. When we met New Orleans, we was in fear of it. Hey, just think about every city. Nobody was trying to help, bro. We weren't trying to help each other, bro. We were too afraid of each other. Based on how we thought everybody else lived, bro, because we didn't know each other at the time, bro, when New Orleans fell. We were disconnected in the 1700s during the Old County Wars. How you think a lot of these Choctaws got Ute ancestors? How you think the Chuan Indians even got to the south from North Carolina? Nobody's paying none of this stuff no attention, bro. The real Confederates, white folks stole that from you too. 5 civilized tribes started off as the Confederate tribes. I'm telling you, go get that book, The Patrolling the Borders of the Creek and Georgia Indians, bro. It's finna tell you why you get treated the way you get treated down here in the South, period. Because, boy, you was running around here doing folks in. You had the right to remove folks from your land, and them folks wanted to take that right from you because they knew that was your ritualistic right. That's why they put religion on everything, and they try to make things your religious way, but they won't let you indulge in your own religion. Do you know what Negro spiritual is? It ain't got nothing to do with Christianity.
Because when you go look up what religion is, ask ChatGPT about what religion means. Region. We was dealing in regions, right? And that was like, you know, all of us had our own regions. So, yeah, go look it up. They say religion, they actually talk about regions.
See, it's like this, right? You know how they talk about the Indians was living in the laws of Moses?
Cousin, you ever heard of Pentecostal?
You know who?
Yeah.
Pentecostal. You all know that Pentecostal is an Indian spiritual, right? And a lot of people in the South grew up Pentecostal. Lots of people. That's Indian spirituals.
The word penny in there, Pentecostal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for that one.
But see what I'm saying? And when y'all go get that Patrolling the Border books about the Creek Indians and the state of Georgia, the violence and theft on the frontier, I'm telling you, bro, when y'all read it and they talk about how the Indians in America were living in the laws of Moses and they was trying to tie the Indians to the 12 lost tribes of Israel, bro. It was all about the Creeks, the Choctaws, the Chickasaws, and the Cherokees, the Seminoles, the Catawbas. Bro, listen, the Creek Indians were all the way from Virginia back down over to Texas. Cherokees were too. But see, the Choctaws, they had this center field. You know, that Mississippi River, that Louisiana, Mississippi through Alabama. And, boy, they was doing their thing, but this Oconee War popped off on the Oconee River, bro. In the Oconee area, within them cities, that's including Athens, Georgia. And I can promise you, when you read the Trans-Oconee story, and you read that story about the Creek Indians, you're going to say, Well, that's why them folks was pulling up in the neighborhood on the young boys, telling them, this ain't your land, this ain't your hood, this my land. Because I used to always try to figure out, like, well, why the first thing the police say to us when they jump out is, this ain't your land, this mine. You don't own nothing around here. And I'm like, well, what you mean? My mama stay right here. She pay her taxes. What you talking about? Like, well, we used to have to really hit with them folks when we were young, boy. And folks do not recognize this or acknowledge that, nigga, that them folks was coming to us, fighting us about the land. They wasn't going in no reservation fighting none of them about the land. But we had to really get down and scrap about this, home. We had to really go do prison time. And man, please. Man, they can't tell me nothing about America, bro. Nothing. Do people not get that, bro? We really went through I'm talking about we really went up against the state and the local city, boy, about this land. What Native Americans went through what we went through about this land, bro. We couldn't even post up on a corner 3 deep, boy. They called us a gang. Be for real. We in the states where y'all claim y'all come from, right? And we got the heirs property to prove it, and we the only ones fighting the colonizers for the land. Man, y'all folks get for real, man. None of y'all had to deal with these people about their land, bro. Because if your mama owned the house, she owned the land that was under that house. That's what they don't tell y'all. You do own that land under the house. That's why you pay that tax. Because you can turn that land into a whole commercial business. I don't think them folks know they up here. I ain't gonna get my ego. So, we not finna even play no games with y'all no more. I'm telling y'all what it is, bro. How did so-called Black Americans end up with Indian allotted land? That's all somebody got to come up here and answer for me. My cousins know what's going on. They can break down all the information that you want to be broke down in every form or fashion that the information need to be broke down. So, all somebody else got to do is come up here and tell the truth. If the land was allotted out, the Indian land was individually allotted out, and we know the Indians were the ones that received the allotments. Tell me what that make Black Americans then. Because this don't say sold land. It say allotted land. What that make Black Americans? Huh? What that make you? Now you can come and show me your African. Any of y'all want to take over and talk on the live for a little while I get myself together?
I'm trying to go get ready. You want to, Courtney, you want to go by either you or Marty?
Any of y'all want to do y'all thing? So, all right.
Put me on the spot, cuz, damn.
No, I'm just saying if you want to present something to these folks that's going, you know what I'm saying, keep them going on this information, because we know the truth.
Oh yeah, I do.
We know the truth. Got the people already ready to buy some acres and get out.
He'll help as well in a second.
So shout out to We Know the Truth this morning, man, because bro up, he got y'all folks spirit jumping, and now we gonna get your blood flowing. You feel me? He got your breath going. I'm gonna get your blood flowing. Ask them folks how y'all ended up with Indian allotted land. Them folks need to answer y'all question, bro. This ain't my question. This is y'all question. They told y'all was descendant of Africans and that you had no indigenous ancestors. But somehow your ancestors had to be indigenous for Indian allotted land in 1883 amongst the Appalachian Mountains to be heirs property of yours. Read them in wheat. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? Read it in wheat, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Read them in wheat. That's what that means. It ain't eat them and reap, it's read them. So read them up and weep about it. Yeah. Extra, read all about it, motherfucker.
Your time is up.
You're done for. See, I've been presenting this. I just wasn't showing the whole thing. I just was showing the top. But that's why you'll never hear Pan-Africans talk about heirs property that much, because at the bottom of this list right here, it talks about the Indian allotted lands. So, in all the perspective in the history, right? If I can go pull up another map that say so-called Black Americans, right? Because we know Black Americans are from the Black Belt and the Coal Belt because we was the ones working the coal mines in the cotton fields, right?
Not just that, building mounds, doing everything else.
Oh yeah, we know all about that. So you know that's an ancient story that them folks already done acknowledge. We talking about this property that belong to us that people keep saying and all these other continents that we don't own, right? Black Americans don't have nothing. Black Americans this, Black Americans that. Explain this then. Because don't nobody else own it. They can sell it all they want to, but don't nobody else have the actual deeds and titles to it. Everybody that's running around here grabbing land, purchasing it on what they call it, when they just go do the little thing, I forgot what it's called, adverse possession. Boy, y'all ain't gonna be in trouble soon. You're gonna be in trouble soon. Look at this right here. Tell me why the Federal Reserve Banks of Atlanta had to do the whole United States. What they say, black persons? Black people.
The truth heard them.
Hey, look, old Black Americans, old Africans, you Africoons, yeah. Dr. Umar call you nigga Africoons. All you Africoons, man. Yeah. Africoons. Yeah, all you Afro-coons. Let me tell y'all something. You gonna go get your property back and you gonna claim your indigenous ancestors, or we gonna cut your afro. We gonna turn your shit right on to a box fade, give you old crew cut military style.
I just wish all the Pan-Africans just go ahead on that album. Just go ahead.
Hey man, where my boy Pootie Tang at? Let me give him a shout out real quick. Pootie Tang, we around here signing niggas pity on the running kind right now. We signing they pity on the running kind. I'm talking about capital. For real, my boy. Hey, listen. My grandma was Pootie Tang. Where you think you get the name from? Straight up. She was 4'8", and I promise you, that was the first lady I ever seen suplex a grown man. But anyway, if any day that y'all want to talk about this ass property and how black folks own land from Alaska all the way to Florida, or throughout the 13 colonies in the southern cotton belt that y'all say they were slaves in, we can have this conversation. And we can talk about how that land was Indian allotted and it was still given to you. That's what we can do. We can talk about how the land was Indian allotted and it was given to you. Mr. I'm not indigenous to America, or I'm not a Tontonist. We don't have to try to claim it. See, do you see this? The government already put it out there. Why would I claim something that the government has already let me know I got? I don't have to claim it. I have to do my due diligence. That's the difference. See, claiming something is a declaration. I don't need a declaration for my land. Boy, I need my ancestors' names. Woo-hoo. You know the difference? You know how we be like, hey, boy, what's your third great grandma name? And you be like, what does that matter? It means nothing. Genealogy is fake. Genealogy come with heirs property. How about that? Woody woo. Woo 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 woo. Hey, what old girl say? Oh, living color. Oh, living single. Oh, woo 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 woo. Now that's Martin, ain't it? Oh, woo woo woo. Yeah, because I know that's how y'all really be feeling, right? Every time you make a statement, y'all be like, ooh, he just, he just, oh, that's Sinclair. I think both of them be woo 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 wooing. So, but anyway, Federal Reserve Banks, right? Of Atlanta, Georgia, 15th of June, 2017. Research report up on here was supported by USDA Afraid grant. The USDA Afraid put out a grant, and they gave you the code to the grant. Go look up the code. Go look up the code. Go look up the code. Go look up the code, Mister. This ain't our land, and it's not indigenous, and it's not us, and it don't belong to us. How do we farm better than you, and we from another continent? I never got that part. Hey, Copper, because I'm curious. How do a people from a land get out-farmed by people not from a land?
That's to tell people enough, and we've been screaming that for the longest. How are we heirs to the land, but y'all keep claiming y'all the people of the land?
All the way from Alaska to Florida.
It's definitely not adding up.
So, when y'all say that so-called black Americans ain't got no property, And most of your metro cities.
Don't have no more jewels, because here come Rashad. Keep the jewels. Y'all keep your jewels.
Oh. Don't make me take it down, Rashad. Don't make me take it down. Don't make me take it down, bro. I'm on the road right now. You gonna make me take it down, ain't you?
I'm just gonna mute my mic. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I see y'all in here dropping gems and shit without me, so I just came to police.
Hey, you came in here earlier. You came in here earlier than your whole tale, right? But I know bro had something going on, and you had to make sure that process fell all the way through. So what I did was I went over here and kicked this right here, right? So while bro got them folks over there ready to buy land, whoever can get their back, you go ahead and get yours back and buy that land, bro. I want you to buy. See, bro
yeah, I wanted to join his live because I was like, man, you know, I could add some wisdom to this information, but he be hype.
Who live was it, y'all?
Oh, we know the truth. That nigga over there turned.
Yeah, he be hype, nigga. I was like, you know what? Fuck I'm gonna let him just do his thing because you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna change the whole fucking vibe.
Yeah,
because that nigga on go over there. I ain't gonna lie. But when we done bought several. We done bought some land up in Colorado, Oklahoma. So that's what we preparing to do now. Even though we still got our land fed and trying to get our land back, you know, you have to do what you got to do to get to safer spots.
I know how to help everybody do that, cause shit, that's my specialty right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so man, we up in there, right? So let's break this down real quick, Courtney.
Hold on, cousin, hold on. That's why I need everybody to do their genealogy, you know what I'm saying? So I could help you get your shit back.
I'm gonna have to give you my number so we can talk about it. I just seen where one of my families
That's what happened. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Their legacy stood. Philly was the last thing. That's why I was saying, like, you feel me? And like, Philly actually really wasn't the last thing. Like, we got, like, in Chester, we had a town in Chester called Hades. Hades, Chester, PA, and everything. Why the fuck is Hades? Why the fuck Hades is in Chester?
Right.
And it's a thriving city. Like, this shit is it was labeled as a sustainable city, a self-sustainable city. But yeah, niggas don't own nothing. Like, niggas ain't got nothing. Nigga, they did works to a lot of shit. My nigga, like, you come to Chester, like, yeah, it's a ruins, my nigga, like, you feel me? But all the history still there.
Just fronts, bruh. A lot of the shit you see they got, like, businesses and shit. The shit just a front, bro. That shit ain't making no money. They just, it's something they write into the system where that's the
hell yeah.
Nigga.
A policy, because that's what most of these fucking so-called laws is, a policy, bro.
Right.
Most of them, that's why they say you don't really have to follow. That's why this where the more is right with the laws. You don't have to follow them for real, but it's like if you stuck in their jurisdiction, yes, you do. Like, you feel me? You gotta kind of gotta adhere to the policy. Yeah, it's all semantic. So you don't if you in their jurisdiction. So yeah, you're right. You feel me? Let me correct you. You in their jurisdiction and you don't know the wordplay. You don't know legalese, Frankish law, nigga. Yeah. It's best for you to motherfucking, like, nigga, like, yeah, like, your shit right, gang. Like, yeah, cause like, gang, like, they gonna cook you. They gonna cook you in that court. Cause as soon as you come in talking about you a human, all these motherfuckers come on in Spanish talking about, yeah, I'm human. I'm this, I'm that. Like, nigga, all right, nigga, go on the court saying you're a human, nigga. You a monster. You a monster in there, nigga.
Right, nigga, they playing with wordplay all the way down to the T.
Then more shit is hands down. Folks have power. The real Moors. We ain't talking to no real Moors. We talking to niggas trying to figure it out just like us. The real Moors, this shit is passed down in their family. They know who they is.
Facts.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna know nothing about
it. They still got power from the shit they did, bro.
Yeah, most of the real Moors won't tell you that they actually are Moors. Like, you feel me? You gotta actually hear it through family lineage and stuff like
These
that.
people we talking to is trying to just learn they was Moors, or just learn they may have some lineage kin to some of them, or just learn something about Moors, trying to figure out some shit. I'm not talking to no real Moors.
Nope. Real Moor, rich as shit, controlling shit. Straight up. Like LeBron James, King James, shit like that. Them Moors. Nigga, LeBron look just like a Moor, bro.
If a nigga bring up Nobuju Ali to you, you only need to be talking to him about Moors.
Yeah, I cut that conversation short. So I'm like, oh, you talking about the circus, nigga? Yeah. Man,
Every time I bring up that Moor shit, some nigga try to tell me Moors ain't black. Moors ain't black. I be like, bro, you stupid as shit, bro.
Yeah, then they below bottom of the barrel. Like, right. They don't even know. You can go to etymology and learn that. Like, that they're Moors niggas and stuff like that. You feel me? It'll bring Blackamoor up. Like, you feel me?
Right, Blackamoor. That's like the next word. Then they go to Indian. I got that receipt too where it say Blackamoor is synonymous with Indian. Could they just start calling niggas when they came over here Blackamoors? Because they like, shit, them niggas look like Blackamoor.
I really want a description though over here in America.
It goes to show you there was niggas over here.
Yeah, they describing niggas just like Negro description, even when they call Montezuma Moor, it's a description. They say he got Moorish attire on.
Right. Got that receipt too. So that nigga a Negroid looking ass nigga several times.
That's basically what they saying. He dressed like a nigga.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's one buddy from earlier. He was all over the place, but buddy from earlier, they just do that shit as a stereotype, like as a try to throw you off on the initial shit that y'all was talking about, bring it on to some more shit, then bring it back around and make it like, you feel me, you talking about motherfucking a stringer thing. Nah, nigga, we talking about the same shit. I'm talking about motherfucking the 3 pillars to basically sustain civilization. That's what you brought up, gang. Civilization and all this and that. You brought up the Olmecs, you brought up the Mayan and this and that. And I motherfucker started it off by saying it was civilizations before the Olmecs, bro. All you gotta do is look up motherfucking civilizations pre-Olmecs or before Olmecs. And they'll give you 3 keys on civilization. It's more than that. It's they start with an M. It's like the Munkle something like that. I can't even pronounce their words right now, the names right now, unless I look it up.
Straight up.
But like people don't get that or know that. Like, you feel me? Now who is these motherfuckers?
I know.
They ain't got nothing to do with motherfucking like that's why I told the boy, I said, because these motherfucking natives said they don't go back past the Clovis people. If they don't go back past the Clovis people, that means they can never be Paleo-Indians or Paleo-American. That means they will never touch the mound builders, and that means they can never be Mayans, because the Mayans was mound builders. Olmecs was mound builders. So what is we talking about? If they ain't got no ties to no southeastern lineage or history, they are not these people.
That's why I always put this receipt up. Why y'all don't like this receipt where it say mound builders were Negroid type niggas, copper color? Negroid and copper color in the same sentence, synonymous. Niggas be like, yeah, you don't like that shit. You don't like that, bro. And look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. 1700, what, CE? They don't like that either. So Negroids, copper color, and ancient, all in the same motherfucking source.
Everybody got to go the fuck home. I don't give a damn where you at. If you a black person in China, bring your ass home from out them people's country. If you a white person in America, take your ass back to Europe or the Caucasus Mountains or whatever the hell you from. If y'all built all these nice buildings back in the 1800s and 1700s out of stones and chisels and all that, you could do that shit in them caves. Go back to them caves and build them shits up with chisels and all that and turn them into fucking cathedrals and y'all live in them. Black people, if you from America, if you just straight up black, Bring your ass back to America and get the fuck out them people home, wherever you at. If you African or whatever the hell you is and you in America, take your ass home back to Africa and Nigeria and start building your own tribes back up. We invited all y'all to the cookout. Y'all came, y'all ate, y'all showed out. Now y'all need to take y'all ass the fuck home. Black people got shit to get together in America and y'all ain't really helping. Let's be real. We all racist. That don't mean we all bigots though. Because I don't treat people unfairly just because of their skin, but I do like to just be around my people. Who don't? You got countries full of their own people, but when it come to our country, everybody got to come over here and pretend to be our cousins. We don't know you niggas. Everybody need to go home. Arabs, if you in America, take y'all ass back over there to Pakistan, wherever the fuck. Everybody go home. God damn. Get the fuck out of America if you care about Americans. We have to get our shit together. Okay? Everybody go home. It will solve all of everybody's problems. If white people don't like us so much, go home. Everybody in America talking about they don't like black people and the Dominicans. I know black. Take your black ass back to the goddamn Dominican Republic. Because what is everybody looking to make our home they home for? Go home.